All right, Scorpio, here we go. This is Soulmate Energies update for the sign of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for July 2022. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. All right. I always say your person's afraid of you, right? I always say you must be hot. Right? I say that all the time in the weekly readings and in energy updates I do for you periodically. Well, here we are. Here's my pre-shuffle. And I've got the Two of Swords crossed by Strength. There's that fear. The Strength card here, he's holding one of the roses from the Two of Cups in this deck. Definitely feels the soulmate connection. Somebody does. Somebody's into you. Could be your runner soulmate. Could be somebody around you. Maybe somebody at work. I don't know. But they're definitely nervous. The Strength card has a wall of fear around it. If you got to get the strength up to do something, it implies you're afraid to do it. And it's leaving them deer in the headlights, standing at the crossroads, Silent Bob, the moon, in front of Chatty Cathy, the sun. One of only two cards that has this in this deck, this little eclipse-looking thing here. The other one is the Emperor, just so you know. The Divine Masculine. Underneath that, there's a lot of love here. Somebody's really into you. I always say you must be hot, and you must be. This is the most love I can pull from the deck. It's the Queen of Cups. And she gives the full cup. They want to, but they've got to get the strength up to do it. They've got to, because here's the Knight of Wands, bookending the Two of Swords. It's a brave, impulsive action. It's somebody here who's trying to work up the nerve to come towards you and tell you how they feel, or bang you. One or the other, I don't know. But I do know, with this Two of Swords here, and the Strength card crossing it, that there's a lot of fear here. You know, they're trying to work up the nerve. I always say you must be hot. You must be. It's unreal. It feels like that kind of energy. It feels like some little child, some little boy nervous to ask the cheerleader out. You know, little nerd or whatever. I don't know. I don't know why they're like this. I have no idea. But this is what I get every time I pull on you. And it's right there, right before your eyes. You'll see it play out here too, but we'll see if they take any action. That Strength card's a good sign. Okay? That Knight of Wands is a good sign as well. Let's see where we go. Let's shuffle the deck here. Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Scorpio for July 2022 universe. This first card out is before the cut. It's why the fuck are we here? It's my why the fuck are we here position. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, they want this really bad. Three Pentacles. They want it really bad. They do. There's no foundation here because somebody needs to pull up their big boy, big girl pants. Okay? But they do want something with you. They don't want you gone. They don't. There's a strong attraction here. What comes after the cut? Let's see. Yeah. Victory. Six of Wands. The heart chakra, the butterfly here is kind of greenish. Green is the heart. It also represents transformation. The energy is transforming as the heart chakra opens. It's the heart chakra that's attached to the Strength card a lot of times. That's why in the Light Seer deck she's wearing a heart necklace, right? As the heart chakra opens, it's more likely they come towards you. The energy is transforming with their heart chakra opening. So that Strength card comes up, the fear dissipates, and the Strength card comes up, and they actually make a decision. That's why the Knight of Wands was there in the pre-shuffle, right? Brave, impulsive action. The Queen of Cups was just there to show us their feelings, their true feelings. So, and it's a lot. It's really a lot. Let's shuffle the deck one last time. Have the universe give us a reading. Right here. Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Scorpio for July 2022. Give me a reading, universe. It knows what I mean by that. It does. Let's see where we go here. All right. Our overall energy is the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords takes action. This person is, I think one of the reasons they're afraid of you is maybe a lot of time has passed. It's possible. They might be afraid that they're going to confront, that this is who they're going to meet at the door. The Queen of Swords. Sword out. Let's see what's crossing it. Yep, that's what they're afraid of. It's the Two of Pentacles. It's a similar energy to the Two of Swords that we started with. Okay? This is what's making them go round and round, wishy-washy, wishy-washy. This is how they see you. Okay? As the Queen of Swords. Male or female. Doesn't matter. She's kind of scary. Okay? I'll put it that way. She is. She's a scary queen to go talk to. It's not like the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is nurturing and nice. You can approach the Queen of Pentacles. She cool, right? The Queen of Swords, you might be a little apprehensive. to go up and say anything. It is what it is. Our reading's on the flip. Let's see where this is going. Let's see if they get that strength up, huh? Right here, with the energies of July, it's likely they do. Well, we'll see. I don't know. Right here's the energy around your connection. Right here is how they're behaving in the 3D, feeling, behaving, all of that. Right here's their soul energy, how they truly feel about you and the soul, or the condition of their soul, depends how it lands. Right here's the hidden energy, the message from the universe. I'll tell you what she says. It's red with the energy of your connection, and right here's the potential final outcome. I say potential because I cannot predict free will. Nobody can. I can just tell you what the energy's doing. Okay? We're going to clarify everything, throw some universe cards at the end. Let's see where we go. Let's get a baseline reading here. What's the energy around your connection right now? Knight of Cups. Again, it's an approaching energy. It's an energy of someone has a lot of feelings for you, but they're afraid they're going to meet this queen at the door, and she's scary. Okay? Again, male or female. Doesn't matter whether you're male or female. That's the energy that they're afraid of. It's why that is, why they see you as the Queen of Swords, I don't know. It's going to vary for all of you. Generally speaking, someone sees someone as the Queen of Swords, just generally speaking, because they're afraid you're gonna say no. Okay? It's that kind of thing. And then they're not going to feel good enough, and it's going to hurt their precious ego, right? But the energy around your connection is pushing your person to do this. It is coming towards you. They are coming towards you with a cup, energetically. The 3D person can chicken out and choose not to follow this energy, but it's a very good card to have there. How are they behaving in the 3D, in the energies around them? Yeah, the Fool. They're nervous. It's ants in the pants, right? Jackrabbit in a brush fire. It's somebody who wants to take the leap of faith. This little bird wants to leave the nest. He's just standing there on the branch. You sometimes see this. I watch the hawks here in my neighborhood. When they get out of the nest, we got a nest here in the neighborhood of Cooper's hawks. I like watching the young ones right before they're about to fly. I mean, they got everything. They got all their feathers, all their wings. Everything's ready to go. They pretend jump a few times. It's like they try to go and they don't go, and they don't go, and they flap. And sometimes they end up upside down because they never let go of the branch, but they started flapping. It's fun to watch them, right? That's your person. That's the energy I get off of this right now. Okay, it is. It's definitely someone who has ants in their pants to come towards you. Okay, but they're afraid of you. You're scary. You must be hot. I bet you are. How do they feel in the soul about you? 8 of Pentacles. They feel they're not on your level. And when the 8 of Pentacles falls in the soul position, the 8 of Pentacles is card of the apprentice. It's somebody working toward the 9 of Pentacles, which is independence, they're basically working toward being the shit, right? The shit. They don't feel like they're the shit. They feel like you're the shit. And they don't like it. It hurts their ego a little bit. They can't seem to puff themselves up enough to jump off that branch, right? They're the little hawk that ends up upside down, that jumps, sorta, flaps like he's gonna fly, but never let go of the branch. So he ends up doing some kind of circus, almost looks like a cartoon, and they end up upside down on that branch. So what ends up happening is that 8 of Pentacles flips that. There's that bird upside down on the branch, flips that Fool. And it goes round and round. It's not just reversed, it goes round and round. So sometimes this is reversed, sometimes it's upright, it's like that. They got ants in the pants to come towards you, but they don't feel like they're on your level. For what it could be emotional, could be financial, could be anything. Okay? It could be all of the above. It could be. They see you as this Queen of Swords. They fear that. You got the power over this person. Because maybe they put you on a pedestal, maybe not. That might be an overstatement. But let's say they have. Let's say they put you on a pedestal. They're trying to build themselves up to get to your level so that they got the nerve to follow this Knight of Cups in. Just like that bird trying to leave the nest. Eventually, you got to let go. Otherwise, you're going to end up cartoon bird flipping upside down on the branch. Okay? What's the universe want to tell us? It's red with the Knight of Cups. Lovers. The universe is the love geese. They're in the air. They're flying. Okay? These are flying birds. This is a bird that wants to fly. We got a lot of birds going on here. We got you as well. We got bird here. We got birds everywhere. That's good. Right? I've been studying birds since I was a kid. I know a lot about birds. Especially birds of prey, but I know a lot about birds in general. And I can tell you right now that the energy of the universe, this is major arcana. We don't have control over this. The universe has set the stage here. The universe is pushing. It's sending their energy towards you. This little bird's going to go one way or another. Okay, sometimes what happens is the mother bird will come and kick them right off the tree. Sometimes that'll happen. You always get one out of the nest that's a little scared, a little more scared, fraidy cat than the others. That one needs a little push. The universe is giving your person a little push. They can still use their free will and chicken out. They don't have to leave the nest. That's I suppose the difference. But the energy is in the air. That night is coming towards you. That night energy. Now they can use their free will and choose not to follow it. What's the potential final outcome? It's red with the Fool technically, but it comes off of this card. So it comes off of this card and it's red with this card. 10 wands. It's a huge, you see what I'm saying? Ants in the pants. It's a 10 of wands. It's a lot of burden, right? It's heavy on their mind. They got ants in their pants to jump, right? But they don't feel like they're on your level. There's something about you that makes them nervous. You're reflecting as this Queen of Swords energy. The universe is pushing them. Mama bird is saying, hey, get the fuck out of the nest, motherfucker. And the whole thing is stressing them out. This is just stress. It's stress is all I get off of that. So that's what's going on the baseline. Now we're going to clarify. We'll see if that bird leaves the nest. This 10 should break to an ace. Okay? It should break to something. I like that the Fool is here because these are red together. The Fool is better than an ace. It's major arcana, right? It's the 0 card. So what these two red together are saying is the stress is like at some point they just take that leap of faith, right? They take that brave, impulsive action. Remember the Knight of Wands and the pre-shuffle. Brave, impulsive action. I think they do. But right now it's 2 swords, 10 wands, 2 pentacles, all because you're the Queen of Swords, male or female. All right? It is what it is. The reading it's right here. I've explained it. That's what's going on. I'm afraid to approach you. Why? Why? Yeah, I mean, if you are hot, the hotter the person, the less scared I used to get. I mean, even if I thought the person was the Queen of Swords and they were going to say no, I still went for it anyway, because what if they said yes? Then I get to hit that shit. That's what I would think in my 20s. That was me. I punched above my weight a lot, and I got turned down sometimes. Yeah, but I also hit a few that were well above my weight. I'll tell you what. Sometimes it's like Tom Petty once sang, sometimes even the losers get lucky sometimes. Your person needs to realize that. No, I don't know why they've built you up to this Queen of Swords, but they need to take my philosophy. I would have taken the leap. This 10 of Wands wouldn't have been here. This would have been 2 cups if you're pulling on me, back in those days anyway. That said, what if you always got to take if you're afraid something's going to say no, right? Someone or something, a job, a person, whatever. You always got to take the other perspective. But what if they say yes? Wouldn't that be cool? Well, go find out. If they say no, who the fuck cares? Who gives a shit? Okay, fine. At least you tried. This person, most of their stress comes from a lot of disappointment and guilt for not trying, because one of the meanings of the 10 of Wands is guilt. All right, it's there. Why is the Knight of Cups here? Tell me about the Knight of Cups. Tell me about this energy. I'm shuffling here. There it is. The King of Pentacles. The energy around your connection is stable. That's what it's saying. End of story. The energy around your connection is stable. It's your person that's unstable. What's on top here? Ace of Cups. They're holding back on their feelings. It's someone who's not letting themselves feel. Okay, the energy, every fiber of the energy is driving them towards you. I got the Lovers. I got the universe is driving. Right? I got the Knight of Cups. This person's holding back on how they feel. Why? For reasons I've already told you. These are bookending the 8 of Pentacles. They don't feel like they're on the... If I could just get a little bit more, then I'll go. And all of that just creates stress. Because I think they really want to bang you. I think they like you. I mean, there's a lot of love here. We got the Queen of Cups in the pre-shuffle. That's the most love I can pull. And she holds the Ace of Cups, and they hold it too. This is telling me the same thing. Why is the Ace of Cups here? The Hierophant. Oh my God. They're holding back. They don't understand this connection on some level. This connection is very, very spiritual. All of the connections in this particular cycle are very spiritual, and we seem to be dealing with a lot. It doesn't matter what sign it is. We seem to be dealing with runners that we're sort of materialistic or shut down or superficial kind of people, and they just don't understand what they're feeling. Like I said, they're resisting what they feel. It's futile. This bird's got to leave the nest at some point. This ten's got to break to something. Okay, it might break to a tower if they decide with their free will not to come towards you. You got to always find out what will happen. Don't ever sit around in life and wonder what might happen. This is a cautionary tale for you, Scorpio. All right, learn from this person. Don't do that. There's no need. Everything in the 3D is a joke anyway. It's all an illusion. The 5D can manipulate the 3D so easily it's ridiculous. Okay, not the other way around though. You know, the thing is, the 5D is what it is. The soul is what it is. This connection, only things within the 5D have the power to change the soul, and this connection has changed this person's soul, but they don't understand it. The 3D, it's all just an illusion on some level. Nothing's really solid. Most of this table is just empty space. 99.99999% of it. Just go after what you want. They're scared of you for some reason, but I think the more the fear is self-generated. It's within them. They're scared of what they feel for you. So they've turned you into some kind of snowy owl monster. Okay? That they're not good. They're not on your level. They might say no. Who cares if they say no? Who cares if you jump off that branch and you hit the ground? You'll be fine. All right? You'll be perfectly fine. Or not, and someone like me will come pick you up and fix your leg and send you back into the wild. One or the other. All right, here we go. Why's the Fool here? Tell me about the Fool. Yeah. I said jackrabbit in a brush fire. More like stupid girl pooping in the yard. Okay? It's the Four of Cups is the affecting energy around this. This person's oh, look, and it wanted to reveal itself. The Knight of Cups is there too. See? These are tied. The Knight of Cups is tied to the Knight of Cups over here. They're disappointed in themselves every time they don't jump off that branch. It's creating stress. The whole thing is creating stress within your person. Alright? That's why when they do come in, if they do, it's a leap of faith. It's a brave, impulsive action. It's a Knight of Wands action. What's on top here? The Lovers. Look at that. Tied to that. Again, the universe is pushing that bird. That's the mama bird pushing this little guy off the branch. That's exactly what that is. Why is the Lovers here? The Strength card. We were talking about that. We had this in the pre-shuffle. There's the heart chakra. I mentioned the heart necklace when I talked about the Strength card. I mentioned the Light Seer deck. Is she wearing a heart necklace? Yep, right there. It's all about their heart chakra opening. If the heart chakra is open, they can't help but follow the energy that the universe, follow the energy trail that the universe is leaving. All right, this person needs, the universe is saying here, they're behaving from a point of fear. They need to behave from a point of strength. If they do that, they will take the leap of faith. But they're going against how they feel, okay? Because they've created you into some sort of Queen of Swords monster. All right, why is the Eight of Pentacles here in the soul? Talk to me about it. Let's see what the affecting energy around it is first. I'm always curious about that, more than I am the cards that fall on top, to be honest. This crossing card is always very important, and look at how this reading ties together. This Lovers ties with this Lovers here. We had a Knight of Cups here that ties with that Knight of Cups. Now I got a Ten of Wands. The Soul ties with this. It's their own fault. They're doing it to themselves. 10 Wands right there. It's a huge burden. This person is very worried, all the way down to the core of their soul. They're very, very worried here. They're creating a lot of pressure because the soul wants what it wants. The soul wants to follow the Lovers card energy. I'll put it to you this way, okay? I'll phrase it simply. The soul wants to follow the Lovers card energy. Your person's going against that. Net result is 10 Wands, a burden, okay? Very, 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 very heavy on their mind. What's on top here? The Emperor. See? It's someone who is very much in their ego. This is an ego energy landing in the soul, all right? It's a Burger King-ish energy. It's someone who, again, is making excuses just so they can have it their way, so they can stay safe. They're going against how they feel. The Emperor is directly bookending the Ace of Cups, right? Holding back that emotion, controlling that emotion. The Emperor is a card of control. Why is the Emperor here? The Death card. Because this person, it's what I told you already. These are bookending this. It's because this person, the energy around this person is transformed and they're still behaving the old way. And they don't understand the changes that have happened. They're not processing it properly. As their heart chakra opens, they need to put down the fear. When we put down fear, the heart chakra energy really comes through. Okay? Fear is one thing that definitely blocks it. That's why on the strength. That's why it's on the strength card here. Okay? That's why that heart is there. So, the energy around them is transformed. This person is just in a minor arcana way, making up excuses not to come towards you. Oh, well, I'm not ready. Oh, well, they might say no. Oh, well, I don't have enough money. Oh, well, my dick chakra is not big enough. I don't know. It could be any of that or all of that. I have no idea. Let's talk to the universe. Tell me about the lovers. But the universe is trying here. I got two major arcanas here. This death energy is trying to transform your person, and they're fighting it every step of the way. And the net result, I got 10 wands here and 10 wands here. I got 20 wands of just stress. That's what I've got. All because they built you up into the snowy owl monster. Lovers, why is it here? What you talking about, universe? Yeah. Fast forward movement. This is a speedometer I'm about to throw. Okay? It's fast. It's fast. It's a speedometer that goes up to maybe 180, and the needle is pegged at 180. It's the 8 of Wands. It's fast forward movement. The universe is pushing hard. That tells me there's a tidal wave of energy pushing this little bird out of the nest. Okay? And your person needs to come along with it. If they don't, I suspect they land in a tower. I have no doubt. King of Pentacles is here. Again, the energy around your connection is stable. The universe is sending a stable energy. Sometimes it sends an erratic energy. It's actually sending a stable energy. That's why this reading is hard. It might be hard to read for a novice because the Fool energy here would indicate that they're coming towards you. But the universe is sending stable energy, and your person is anything but stable. With 10 of Wands in the soul, 8 Beat Pentacles, and this holding back and all of that. They're pushing against something that they can't. They're trying to hold back a dam of water, a dam full of water that's broken. Enough water to take out a village. And they're trying to hold it back. And look, I just talked about water. It's the moon. All the while, that right here in the Lightseer deck, this is a little redhead here. This is, in the Lightseer deck, this is my Queen of Cups. And she underwater. The most love I could pull from the deck is underwater here. All right? And it's right there. They're pushing it back. It's exactly what I told you. They're pushing it down. Pushing it down. They're not allowing themselves to go with what they feel because they built you up into some kind of snowy owl monster. Again, you're overseeing this whole thing. So what's the final on this? The 10 of Wands. I think the 10 of Wands breaks. I do. I think the 10 of Wands breaks. I don't know what it breaks to, though. We'll find out here. Tell me about the 10 of Wands, universe. Give me the final on this for Scorpio. What's the 10 of Wands? Where are we going here? It's not communication by itself. It's just stress. And coupled with guilt and fear. It's all blending together. All right. 6 of Swords. I see it as an energy that's moving away from me, not coming towards me. Again, this person is letting fear. They're operating from a point of fear. They need to operate from a point of strength. They're allowing the fear to get to them. By making it, she wearing a red thing here, a little red shawl or whatever it is. It matches the red color here. It matches the red color here. All right? It is, and these cards are red together. That's why I'm doing it that way. They feel this, but they're moving against. They're moving against it. They're going in the wrong direction. If it'll smooth things out if they go with this is creating the wind, this is the resistance. Okay? The wind is blowing exactly where the boat's going. If they follow this, everything's fine. We alleviate the tension, but they're not. They're going the other way. What's on top? 5 of Wands. See? They're fighting the lover's energy. You see that? Did you see what I just did? Yeah. I showed you, I didn't even need to show it to you. I showed you the shawl and the wind. This is the wind, and I did a beautiful thing. And all I really needed to do was pull the next card. They're fighting, 5 of Wands, within themselves, how they feel, holding back. This card verifies this card. This card is red with the lovers. They're fighting it. And what they need to do is stop that. If they do that, everything gets smooth. Everything gets nice because you're not this scary snowy owl. You're a hot Scorpio, right? I mean, my God. Okay, and they're your divine counterpart. They are the divine masculine here. It's right there. They showed up, and the Emperor shows up in the soul. That's one of the meanings, right there. They need to transform, though. You know, it's not giving me the Emperor because they feel you're their divine, that they're your divine masculine. No, it's telling me with the Death card it needs to transform. This Emperor needs to smarten up. What's here? Why is the Five of Wands here? Temperance, because they haven't found temperance. And again, look, I've got perfection here in tarot. I've got what I told you. They're fighting the Lovers, the wind, going against the wind, right? And they need to operate from a point of strength instead of fear. They do. The Temperance would be balancing this out. They need to do this. The universe is just basically saying what it said for a couple of signs, including your fellow water sign, Cancer. It said they need to mellow out. They need to chill. And when they do, they come right to you. This is communication right here. But communication only happens when they operate from a point of strength. When that heart chakra gets open enough, they got to stop fighting the wind. The good news, Scorpio, hot Scorpio, is this is a Five of Wands. It's the weakest energy in the tarot as I read it. It's temporary. Fives are temporary in the tarot. That's it. They're more likely than not to come towards you at some point once they pull their big boy, big girl pants up and go with the wind. And you can laugh at them when they show up if you want, because you know all this. You know what's been going on behind the scenes, all this 10 Wands. Whatever it is, they're scared of you. And they still are. They're afraid of stupid shit. They're afraid of shit that there's no reason to be afraid of. You know, somebody says no. Who cares? You don't get the job. Who cares? You definitely won't get the job, and the person definitely will say no, technically, if you don't approach. Right? It's really easy to lose. People forget that in life. It's really easy to be a loser. It really is. You just, fine. You know, don't show up for the job interview. There. Okay, fine. And people justify that by saying they did it on their terms, right? I didn't get the job. I wasn't going to get it anyway. I just didn't show up. I did it on my terms, right? No, you're a fucking asshole. You're an idiot. Go find out. You don't know if you're not going to get the job. Who knows? People get jobs, for example, for all kinds of reasons. Sometimes they get jobs because the interviewer liked their tits. It's a fact. Okay? It's wrong. It's not right. It's against the law. But sometimes that person gets the job over someone who's more qualified. It is what it is. Sometimes, you know, someone completely unqualified with a nice rack gets all kinds of jobs all the time. All the fucking time. My wife complains about her boss all the time. Her boss is an idiot, she says. A moron. She only got the job because of her double D this or whatever that. I believe that's true. I've met her boss. She is a fucking idiot. She should not be in charge of anything. Except maybe bra sizing or something, but aside from that. So, again, your person just needs to figure this out. And they'll be fine. Until they do, they're going to do nothing. They're going to keep denying how they feel. It looks like they do eventually. Temperance is a major arcana. The universe is trying to help here. It's trying. Your person's losing the battle to fight. Okay? So they will more likely than not come towards you. But honestly, take your chances in life. Go for shit. Don't be crazy, you know? I mean, you never know what's going to happen. And if something says no or someone says no, who cares? This is a cautionary tale right here for somebody watching. It really is. Don't be like this. Always just go from the soul. Live life by the cup. You know, open that heart chakra up. Go with where the wind is blowing. The universe is not going to give you anything that you can't handle. It's not. And if it does turn out to be a no or a negative, well, you probably learned something from it. Everything happens for a reason. The universe will sometimes blow us in directions that are going to end up being a rejection. It will sometimes do that, but it's because we need to learn something for something else that's coming down the line, which the universe knows about, but we don't. That's why you got to have faith. You got to have faith that the universe always has your back. Your person doesn't. They're just fucking themselves up the ass big time, and they could be fucking you. I mean, seriously, if they just come forward. Give me 3 cards here. What else do you want to tell Scorpio before we go? What else do you want to tell these hot Scorpios? 8 Cups, the World, the King of Swords, and the King of Wands crossing the world. Do not wait for this person. Do not sit around and wait. You got a lot of attracting energy around you. I would just be this snow. If you know what, if someone, it's always a good policy, you know, trying to convince people that you're not something is very difficult, right? Any PR agency will tell you public perception. It's tricky to change it. It's better sometimes not to. Like if the public thinks you're crazy, go ahead and let them. Who cares? Be crazy. Doesn't matter. You know, if this person thinks you're the Queen of Swords, let them. That's their lesson they need to learn. They need to grow a pair to come talk to the Queen of Swords. Don't bring yourself down to their level. They need to come up to your level. They need to show up as the King of Swords to come meet the Queen of Swords. That's their karma. That's their lesson. All right? And that's your reading. I hope the reading was helpful. It is what it is. They need to change this Burger King behavior. Here it is right here in the King of Wands, and here it is reflecting Burger King, my out of balance Emperor, reflecting all King of Wands. They need to change that. They need to walk away from the way they've been. They need to come to you on your level. So do not wait for this person, and don't lower your vibration for anyone. Right? If they want to think you're the Queen of Swords, go ahead and let them. It's perfectly fine. It is what it is. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. It's accurate. I'll tell you that much, and it's the truth. All right? If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right. Good luck, Scorpio.